How many of y'all play 2K out there? Raise your hand.
Nah.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Yeah, you good.
You don't play 2K? Why? That's what I want to ask you. Why you don't play 2K, bro?
I don't like doing shit I can do in real life, fool.
But bitch, you cannot hoop. And non-hoopers are really actually astounding at 2K
You're
for
not
some
like
odd
a
reason.
hooper. You like a I'm a hoop because y'all hoop.
I'm a like a D1 nigga, but
Bitch, I can't.
Have you ever tried to play 2K
I
before?
love the streets, huh?
Have you ever tried to play 2K?
Wow.
Have you ever tried to play 2K before?
Back in the gap.
Was you trash? Fuck
It just wasn't interesting. It's not
Nigga
fun,
beat you
bro.
by 50.
Last basketball game that was fun to me was like streets, bro. Yeah, that's about it.
I ain't gonna lie, them hoes was.
You
was
never
E3
played a
was
2K.
crazy.
Nah,
You had to play
back
at
in the day.
least
That's
one.
back in the gap, bro. But
You play 2K3, right?
maybe I think that's one like
That
NBA.
game
What
was
was it?
fire.
What was
You
NBA?
read live?
NBA Live. He probably played live last.
Yeah. This shit just so whack to me, fool. Like
How?
you just dribbling down the court and press circle to shoot. Like nigga, that shit is just
Yeah,
so
the circle is
whack.
definitely the pass. Where's the
Shit,
shoot?
that show you how long I played, fool. Like that shit is just so lame.
The
fool.
controls didn't change all the way.
That shit is just so I don't know. It's just
It's weird to hoop on a nigga
yeah, it's fool. It's
but
weird.
it's the
to
same
hoop.
thing as shooting somebody.
Nah, bro.
It
I
is.
can't. I can't. Well,
You're
I
doing
won't
something
go
you're
on
not
no
doing.
mass shooting spree or try to shoot a nigga up.
I'm
like,
with Eric on it, kind of, because I feel the same way. Like, if I'm playing a video game,
yeah.
I want to do some shit that I can't go and
Exactly.
do. Like, I could just go and play basketball.
If I really wanted to, I can go.
But I
Not
can't
at
go
that level.
explore a tomb and shoot,
Thank
skeletons
you.
and shit. Like, I
Thank
want to go
you.
do that.
Over here in Saudi
Neither
Arabia,
one
I got a
of you
whole
niggas can
fucking
dunk.
camo fit on, like with a sniper rifle. I
But at
can't do
the
that
same
shit in
time,
real
bro, you're
life.
still doing something you
Y'all
technically
dunk.
can't do.
Y'all can't go to the NBA.
That's what I'm
Fuck outta here.
Y'all not elite basketball players.
But this
like
is the
me.
concept of still dribbling the ball up, and I can go do
The
that.
concept of going out and shooting a gun.
I just never
And
been
people-
a sports game
Bitch.
guy.
No, I can't do that.
That's easy.
You can, but it's not. It's frowned upon.
It
Nah,
is though.
man.
But I don't know. Ever since 2K when they had Kobe on that one,
Yeah.
I just been playing it ever since. It took over live. I remember live. This shit. Looking back at
Live
live
was
and
fun.
now games have really
I
Progressed.
will say this.
Yeah.
So are these different editions, or is it just...
No, it's just next year's. Like,
It's like
no,
better- it's
nigga.
different editions.
You got the standard edition.
Yeah.
You got the women's edition, and
You
you
got
got
the
the Legends edition, and they got a J. Cole edition. So it's kind of like
stupid.
you can buy whichever version. Like for the
Well, it's
disc
not
people,
stupid, because, I mean, Call of Duty does the same
So,
shit.
like, if you
But
get
not
the J.
that
Cole,
many
if
though.
you
You
get
know
the
we
J.
don't. We
Cole,
don't know
you
we
get
don't do that
everything.
many though.
it's kind of like
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you get more like you know what I'm saying. Like they cater to everybody. So it's like you know what I'm saying. If you got a disc version, you can go buy that copy, or that copy.
Pretty much, they just scamming motherfuckers out of their money when they can just give us the whole game in one.
No,
game.
because the Michael Jordan disc, you come with 100,000 VCs. You come with extra card packs. I think even the one for 150, you came
All
with
I'm saying is, bro, no video.
See, that's another thing
A
is now...
subscription.
Now, I remember it used to just be playing the game, but now y'all got like fucking
Niggas
create a
can-
player, and y'all like
Yeah.
got y'all practicing and all types of shit. So, I mean, I guess it's more immersive. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta put your VCs on that so you can. I mean, that's the same. Don't y'all got packs and shit? Y'all extra. Y'all got
It is.
buy extra for?
I just never been a sports
Everybody got
game guy,
game genre.
except for
You know what I'm
FIFA. I could play FIFA for a little bit, but even still, like that shit gets old. too.
That I ain't never
FIFA.
played.
Yeah,
FIFA
I ain't
actually
gonna lie.
fun though. Like
FIFA's fun as fuck, but other than that, I can only play for like a little bit because like just sports games to me just get so repetitive and boring.
I'm more of like a first person shooter game. I like third person too, or like adventure games. That's about it. Like I'm not a big storyline guy. You know what I mean? I like storyline,
I
but at
love
the same
storyline.
time, like I like action too. Like I like, you know what I mean?
you never play Grand Theft Auto.
It's old as
I
fuck.
like going play the story. Like that's the
Oh.
first thing I do
Grand
when I
Theft
get a
Auto.
game.
It's
bro.
still fun, like online though. Like and that's
Bro, I
something
used
you
to be
can't
the
do.
king, bro. I used to be the king on Grand Theft Auto. I'm talking about big boss in the lobby, bro. Every lobby I got in for, like,
I started the
Running
story
it on.
over again for like the fourth time, but like I
Yeah.
hadn't played it in like years,
yeah,
and it still holds up. Like the most recent one,
really.
GTA 5 or whatever, the
Yeah.
most recent one. The game is still like the storyline is just so.
I might have to do
Drop
that.
new one on you.
I'm thinking
just
about
so
getting
good.
6, but I gotta get some things first.
I think
Girl, 6 ain't finna come out no
Yeah.
time soon.
It's gonna
No,
come
no.
out like 2 years.
Who?
2 years?
Nah.
I mean, not
They
2
haven't
years,
even
like
announced.
Yeah,
it yet,
I say
so
it's
I
probably
wouldn't
be a
even
good-
start I wouldn't even start talking about it.
Yeah, so it'd probably be at least like a good another 3 or 4. Because I already heard they finna drop another Red Dead first. You know what I mean? So then that's gonna at least be, you know what I mean, another 3 years. Yeah, they finna drop another Red Dead.
Before Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yep.
God damn. So yeah, you got about 2 years.
Yeah, so they ain't even about to drop the hell. So
see, like,
I already heard the hold up. The hold up is though they trying to go all out on this map. Like they trying to, you know, from what I heard, I don't know if it's true or not, but they trying to combine all maps. Like you're gonna be able to go to Los Santos, you're gonna be able to go to Vice City, you're gonna be able to go to Grove Street, all that shit. Like
gonna crash the fuck up.
Yeah, I can only imagine that shit online. So that's why I understand why they taking it. Like I wouldn't even be surprised if this motherfucker come out like VR. It's gonna be some metaverse type
I was
shit.
about to say,
You know what I mean? So it's gonna take a lot.
bro,
It's gonna take a lot.
5 years is gonna be crazy. Like the shit we
Gaming
did,
experiences, yeah,
yes,
you
bro.
right. It is gonna be
It's gonna be
crazy.
so live though.
They ain't even. You still gotta order PS5 online, right?
Yeah. Can't even walk in store and get it. But I do think about it. That VR shit is just like, man, think about it. When we get older in age and not just be able to be that physical, like we gonna be able to hop online and still be young, bro. Like that's gonna be cool. You know what I mean? Like
That is gonna low key be good.
versus the niggas that's gonna be young at that time, wasting their body on the VR. Like we already old. You know what I mean? So it's like now we got to live that shit in real life before you can actually do that shit online. Like I thought about that.
Have
the
y'all
other day.
y'all would just be sitting around thinking we probably live in the best generation. Just
We're in the middle of everything.
I wouldn't say
just-
best, but we got a little good pick.
What's crazy?
Because
is
I'd probably say
played-
the 70s was a motherfucker too.
I
The
play
70s
video
was a
games less and
motherfucker.
less now, I feel
I
like.
will say
Huh?
that.
I said I feel like I just play video games less and less nowadays.
I
Like not
definitely
even like
do.
consciously, just like subconsciously. I just like
I definitely do.
I feel like there's no games that have come out recently that are just like
blowing my fucking
blowing my mind,
yeah.
like that I want to play really bad. The last game that came out that was like that was fucking the Spider-Man game. I remember when Spider-Man came out, I was like, yo, I have to play this game. But then after that, like there hasn't been any game that was like crazy dope to me.
But if you want to say mind blowing, like if we want to use the word mind blowing, I would definitely have to. I haven't had that since GTA. But like an actual good game, like there's been a lot of good games, but mind blowing would be GTA. But I'm with you. Like Spider-Man was good to me. God of War was good. I ended up getting Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk was fucking good.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like it. I backed on it.
Had a lot of glitches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have to deal with none of that. Like they ended up stopping selling the game, and then they cleaned up the server a little bit, and I end up, you know, I still had fun, you know.
People that go through that deal with like glitches and the stuff that people talk about is the people that be like playing that shit and grinding that shit like all day. Like you
Downstairs in the
yeah,
basement.
like you
niggas.
playing this shit. So of course
Yeah.
you gonna see all the bugs
Yeah,
and shit in
exactly.
it. But like a nigga,
Niggas
just,
hop on, hop off.
yeah, nigga just having fun on the game, not
bro.
gonna notice.
First
that
of all,
type
bro, I ain't gonna lie. Unless it's a real noticeable ass glitch, I don't give a fuck.
Unless it's fucking with me, you know what I'm
Purpose,
saying?
like,
Yeah,
yes,
I don't give
bro.
a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Cause I remember GTA had so many glitches, like it was just so time. Like when GTA Online first came out, that shit was glitched the fuck
That shit
out,
was
but it was
trash.
still
Yeah, I
fun.
heard
It was
it
to me,
was
it was
terrible.
fun. Like it was glitched the fuck out, but it was fun. And then they cleaned it up, and it kind of made it boring, but it was like still fun. And then now it's like back glitched the fuck out. So it's like I don't even fuck with GTA Online no more, cause it's just like it ain't worth it to me. Like man, there's so many mods and so many other shit. Like I don't. Nah, I don't even
You
get
gotta
on
get so
GTA.
much money to do shit on there. That shit crazy.
Yeah, seeing
Like,
back in the day, that
they
wasn't no
literally
problem
make you
because
spend money.
it was so fun. You were playing it, like everything you was doing was making money. Like even before they came out with that heist shit, like that's when I got off GTA. Like I caught the beginning of that heist shit. Like I did like a few heists, all that shit. Oh, that's kind of cool. And then it was just like it got rhetorical, and I was just like, man, like I ain't.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got off GTA a long ass time ago. Like
I'm
I'm
missing
talking
now.
CJ days. Like
Oh, you ain't play 5? Oh,
4
yeah,
or
you
5.
crazy. Oh, they ain't saying play 4.
no,
Oh,
I
Liberty
played 4.
Cities was
I
good.
played 4.
the stories, Liberty City stories, or are you talking about GTA 4?
Yeah, GTA 4 and Liberty City.
It was alright. That shit was just too real.
That's
bro.
that.
It was cool.
That shit was too real.
That was the first GTA that was like the new generation of
Yeah,
GTA where you
yeah.
could, and like the
I just
graphics were like
didn't-
crazy and you
It
could
was
spawn in
cool.
shit like a.
That shit
I
was
just
so
didn't
real,
like it, bro. I was like, I don't know. The story was okay, but
Nah, the story
I'm
was
not feeling
perfect. It was just the gameplay itself. Like they went all out. Because if you really like a GTA fan, like I am, like it's like they went all out on 4, and then they had to dial it back for 5 because everybody wasn't fucking with it too real. Like it was to the point, like nigga, when you got in your car, you had to wait like 3, 4, 5 seconds for the nigga to put his seatbelt on, or like you flying out the
Nigga.
front window. Like that's how real it was. Like now you ain't had to worry about that shit. But it's just like, you know, you riding a bike, like you go outside, clothes getting wet. It was just like simple, small shit that was just like kind of annoying. Like, all right, this shit too real. Like nigga get to run and he get tired and shit. Like get slow. It's just weird. It's just like weird that shit. Like I don't know.
Honestly, the next game that'll probably get me excited is GTA 6 because nothing else really excites me other than the only thing I look forward to is the Modern Warfare side of Call of Duty. I could really care less about the other side of it, but
I love
when a Modern Warfare game comes out, I play that. Other than that, nothing else like excites me. If they drop the trailer for GTA 6 tomorrow, then I'd be like, okay, I need to go get a fucking PS5. Like,
the game that did excite me, Uncharted 4.
I never played it.
That hoe was fun.
I don't like it.
That was a good ass game.
Y'all remember back in the day Grand Theft Auto 3 and San Andreas?
Hey.
You'll get them cheat codes.
Nigga,
boy.
I found, I went to my mom's house recently. I found like my old little journal. All them hoes.
Yes, I had a journal like a bit. I think like self-consciously. I couldn't tell you which one it is, but just self-consciously.
I could do it, bro.
You know what I mean? Just like up, down,
well,
left,
nigga,
right,
with
right.
the internet now, you can just pull up all. You can just pull up all the codes.
Bro, that shit was so fun finding them motherfuckers. Like having to go on the internet and like search for that shit, bro.
Like, oh, they make you. Oh, that shit.
On my soul.
Internet was so slow, you had to write the bitches down.
Well, they used to have fucking websites. What was it like? Cheat CC and Cheat Planet.
Yeah, they used to always have them all the cheats for every game, bro. Every game.
Left, right.
That's so crazy. Like, what is a cheat code? Like now it makes sense, but back then, like this hard copy game, there's no online. It's just a hard copy game. You know what I mean?
What I be thinking.
Everybody has it. How does this code make this game do this?
It's programming.
Like, why
it's
is this?
Different.
But that's what I'm saying. Why is this even in the program? You get what I mean? Like,
why they make a cheat
people
code?
do that. People do it on purpose.
like who put that in? Who hid this?
That is
in
kind of crazy.
You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
cheat codes were initially created for like okay, so like the first video games were like basically people that were just coding shit and like making shit. Yeah. So like the people that played those games were other like computer savvy people. So they used to put shit like Easter eggs and shit and stuff, with each other. So that you know people would go in and try and see what they could do, see what they could figure out, like code break it. Like that's
it was like the beginning.
People
of YouTube
find fun in
is
that.
how I found out about cheat codes. I don't even know like. Videos used to just pop up, and I would just watch them. Niggas be talking about, so I was playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
I found this little Easter egg. Blah blah blah.
It was something with the airplane, that airplane mission. He found a way to get it done faster, and that's the first one I had found.
And then back on PS2, they had Game Shark, so you could just stick the card in there and it unlock all the shit for you.
For real, I ain't never heard that.
I remember that.
Yeah, but they had to disband that shit because it was like they were illegally pirating fucking games.
That was what I was gonna say. Live, when I was thinking about NBA Live, they always did have a great ass dunk contest. That was the only thing I loved about that game.
Yeah, that shit was. I remember that shit.
That shit was so fun.
That was
live,
clean. I think 2K tried this shit one time, but it didn't work.
Terrible.
Yeah, bro, gaming done came a long way. That's what I talk about every time we bring up technology-wise. It's just like, man, what the future holds is not, you know what I'm saying, I see no limits to it just within the fact of what we've seen progress within the last 30 years of our lifetime. You know what I mean? Just our lifetime, the last 30 years of how far technology has came from gaming to driving to fucking stereos to TV to whatever. You know what I mean? It's limitless when I think about, what the future holds, you know what I mean, in the next 30 years. So it's just like, I remember fucking playing Game Boys, little handheld, you know what I mean, PS1, PSPs, Dreamcast, like all that shit, like, gaming in its preemie stage, it's just like, fuck, like, ain't no telling, bro, in the next 10, 15 years, you gonna be able to put a fucking VR set and feel that shit. You gonna be able to feel getting shot, but it ain't gonna physically hurt you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm ready for that shit. I'm ready to put that vest on and you just feel that shit. I don't know. I'm ready for that shit.
Sensors.
Yeah, I'm ready to feel that shit.
The best, I think the cleanest thing that ever came out was the PSP. Like, I feel like, bro,
it was ahead of its time.
Yeah,
it was.
You took your shit with you,
yeah,
and now they got the little. You put your phone with it now.
Boy,
they
got
already
PSP now.
Put that little game in there and shit. Nigga just.
My shit was Game Boy. That was mind blowing to me. Like, you know what I mean? Even it was a little crappy, but that was my like.
The PSP came and was like shit on the Game Boy. It
did.
Oh, you want to make a portable game? Okay, bet. Well, we're gonna take a fucking
that Game
Boy
TV
a screen
and put it on your fucking.
I remember that Game Boy Color, bro. Mm-hmm. I remember when that bitch came out. Everybody, I'm talking everybody in school had that motherfucker.
That Game Boy
Females
Color
had
was
that
different. That Game Boy
yellow
Color was
and the
different.
purple one and blue and
That purple one.
Mm-hmm. I had the green one. I ain't gonna lie, I had the green one. Ooh.
The purple one that was like clear though.
Yeah, a little bit.
Boy,
It
that
kind of
was
looked like the
crazy,
Nintendo controller.